And live. Meet my favorite human beings on planet Earth, Nate Berkus Jeremiah Brent. They have just launched their new collection, and they're going to tell us all about their new furniture collection.
Thanks, Wendy. Hi, guys. All right, guys. So, welcome to the Real Simple House in Brooklyn. I'm Nate Berkus.
I'm Jeremiah Brent.
Yep. And we had such a good time assembling this space. We were honored to be asked to design the living room and dining room. And we had some ideas that we wanted to experiment with. It's an experimental home, so we thought, why not just do it, right?
I'm also experimenting with my pants today.
Why are you leaning on me so heavily?
I don't know.
And why are you wearing you're dressed like Karl Lagerfeld?
That's nice.
He's wearing
that's a good thing.
High-waisted.
I'm just missing a
marine blue. I'm you.
First of all, you told me you like these pants.
I do.
So don't take it back now.
I'm not.
All right.
Anyway, let's talk about furniture. So the exciting news is that we just created a collection for living spaces. It's our first collaboration as a couple, besides our children, which I think is a far more important collaboration. But that poster is nice. Yes, this is our third baby. And you can see, this is our sectional that we use to divide the space into zones. This is dining, vintage marble table, but velvet sectional. All available at livingspaces.com in several different fabrics. And this is $2,300, I would like to say.
One of the cool things about coming in to get to work with Real Simple in their home is you're so great, is really addressing what a lot of people deal with, which is one big massive space and not knowing what the hell to do with it. So we actually used our furniture pieces and broke it into 4 separate spaces. We've got a dining room that's kind of got playful sophistication to it. We have a
playful sophistication,
kind of like my pants. We have a living room area that's flanked by our two Sherling sofas, which we're obsessed with. They're kid friendly.
We have our ottoman here in sort of suede. We have vintage.
It's suede adjacent.
It's suede adjacent, but it's very affordable. We wanted to show our collection in this beautiful space with floor-to-ceiling windows with panoramic views of New York, mixed with antiques and vintage finds. So we hit up all the local antique shops here in Brooklyn. We also went to places like Newell to ask to borrow beautiful pieces, because we don't think a room should just be like an instant thing. If you want to create a space that feels sophisticated, it needs to be assembled over time and have layers. And the way you do that is, especially when you're working with neutrals like we did in this space, is to add things with lots of character and lots of patina, like this 19th century bookcase in its original painted finish, and the art. You should talk about the art in here.
Yeah, we were really, really fortunate. We got to work with our dear friend Portia de Rossi and her company, General Public, and we got to showcase some amazing art that they sell and that they have in their line. I know all of you know this, but art is really kind of like that final layer to a space, and it really kind of brings the whole room together. And it was important for us that, yes, this is a show home, but we wanted it to tell a story and to have a distinct energy when you walk in the space.
And the cool thing about General Public as a company is that it's sort of similar to what we've been doing with living spaces with our collection, is that art and fine paintings and things like that should be accessible to everybody. So these are 3D printed, and I think that they complement what we've done, but very affordable, which is really great. The sofas that we're sitting on are under $1,000.
$9.95 to be exact, so you can save $5.
Elegant, stand up.
Thank you. Why are you yelling
wants
at
to
me?
see your pants again. Let's go over here.
This is not a boot cut. It's really
the back of his pants. These are the fronts of his pants. All right, over here. In this area, we wanted to create Jeremiah designed basically for the moment that people live in this space, and so when we were talking about this, he was like, this is kind of where you go in this big open space to have a cup of coffee in the morning.
Or a margarita.
Or a margarita in the morning.
Yes,
so
if you're a parent.
Yes, if you have children under 5, this is where you just keep drinking all day long.
Yes. Which we don't condone.
Yes, we do.
But there's a place to sit if you need it.
Yes, we do. So these tub chairs are part of our collection. So is this ottoman, this beautiful parchment and oak console we borrowed from Ferrer here in New York City. And then we found all the pottery and the side tables and the vintage things here locally in New York. But I love this area. It's really cozy.
This whole space is really about that juxtaposition of high and low. The idea that you can introduce these expensive pieces, but then our upholstery.
Yeah.
So.
And then over here, this table, I wish I could bring this on the airplane with me.
You can't.
But I think
I know how much that costs.
I know, it's so good. So this is from Newell with a marble top, which we should be making marble tops like this with the different species of stone on the frame. This is beautiful. Vintage
Perfect
lamb.
time to talk about it.
I know, well, it just was inspired, Ben. Come on. But I love this. And this area, we just wanted to have a little bit of room to breathe. And we sort of envision people entertaining in this room and setting up the dessert bar or setting up coffee or even serving food at the holidays off of this table so that people could kind of circulate through the space. This painting, also from General Public, we were like, what do we do with this? And we decided to hang it on the column, even in front of the glass, at the very last moment when we were installing this space a month ago.
Yeah, don't be a hostage to the architecture that you kind of inherit with a space, especially if you're renting. People don't really know how to hang things or where to go.
Yeah.
Break the rules. It's a great place to showcase the art. It actually also creates a moment for this to be its own special place in the room.
And one of the other things we did was add drapery from the shade store from the ceiling to the floor in this linen. And it was an interesting thing because I think that it really softened the space. We didn't want to block the view, but we wanted the space to feel really, really tall.
You just look like a black t-shirt right now.
Really, 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 really tall. Yeah, feels tall.
Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking it out. This has been such a fun process for us, and we're so excited that we get to debut the collection, and we got to give you guys a little glimpse in it. Check out the furniture at livinggoods.com, and make sure you check out the Real Simple home at realsimple.com.
Just keep watching the cut.
And the October issue of Real Simple. You can see all of it.
Thank you, Nate and Jeremiah.